Hi everybody, it's Kiara. How are you? We're in the last few days of Vlogmas and we're going to be starting 2026. It's Monday, December 29th, so this is the 29th day. So we have 30 and 31. And one of those will probably be an update of my plans, unless I just wait and do that for the first video. So what is going on? I am in my last week of vacation before we go back to school. I'm feeling a little bit accomplished. I have, I finished a quilt top. I finished my Cotton Cuts Flyaway this weekend. I put the final borders on it today, well, yesterday, because you're seeing this on Monday and I did it on Sunday. I did the songbird thing, and I had the extra border. Let me stand up. Okay. I don't know which. Okay. So this is the. Okay. Here, I'll put the chair in front of me so you can see it, and I will insert a picture at the end of this one. So, I have another Cotton Cuts that I have to finish, but this is the Songbird colorway, which is Twilight. Cheddar by Twilight, I believe, by Riley Blake. I have to find a backing. There is a wide back that I just might buy because I think I can get away with 2 yards. So there it is. I really like how this came out. And I bought the extra, I did the small size and I bought the extra border. So we had this one and then this. I have the Wild West still to finish, and I'm going to actually dig out all the pieces to it. And I think I'm going to put that on my list of things to finish in 2026. So I finished this. I have the binding. I have the fabric for the binding. So I'm going to put this underneath to be long armed, but I do need to get a backing. And I do think I want it from the line, so I'm going to, oh, and I'll show you the binding. Because they actually sent me, when I got Clue 10, I got this binding, and then because I have the extra borders, they sent a little bit extra. Oh, and hold on, I better go in my trash, because I threw the directions on putting it away. On assembling it. I threw them away, but I probably still want them. Because it probably tells you how many, hopefully it tells us how many strips to cut the binding into. To finish your quilt, you will need 56 by 20 backing, either 43 yards or 96 inches, 1.5 yards. That's not right because that does not, extra border backing fabric. 2 yards will do it. Okay, does it say 1 extra strip for binding? 1 piece for binding. Cut this in 6, so hold on. So I've cut it into 6, and then they sent an extra piece, 2.5, and this is not 5 inches, so you need 1 extra strip. Okay, so I have to cut 7 for binding. Okay. So actually, it's a good thing that I did this video because it gave me what I need. So I need 2 yards or 3. I'm gonna have to do the math just to double check because I don't know if theirs is to include the for long arming. Okay, then I have had this quilt sandwiched for ages and I just wanted to do it on my Juki. I'm actually gonna be switching out my sewing machines because, like I said, one of the things I want to do in 2026 is applique. So I'm going to switch my sewing machines around and I'm going to get my fancier one out because There's a couple things I want to do anyway that I need a blanket stitch on or a zigzag. So I quilted this on my Juki earlier today. This is the Autumn, I think it's Autumn Harvest. No, Autumn Nights Mystery Quilt from Fat Quarter Shop. This was a free pattern. I had bought the kit. So this is all quilted and trimmed. And I made my binding. I probably have more binding here than I really need. And this was done with Fig Tree Quilts. So it's totally done. I'm going to attach the binding on it later, and that way I can put it away. So I have that done. I don't know what I'm going to work on next because my glasses are all dirty. I really think I'm going to clean. I'm going to spend the rest of tonight because it's 6:45. I'm going to spend the rest of tonight. I'm watching a Fat Quarter Shop video. I switched TVs today. I took my daughter's TV. It's a 32-inch that she had in Waco in her apartment because she has a bigger TV in her room here. And I switched it with the little TV that I have here because I got my hair is like all over the place, guys. And actually, I have another pair of glasses. I think I have my other glasses. Yeah. Okay, these look a little bit cleaner. Yeah, that's a little bit better. It's a little bit bigger than, I watch a lot of YouTube or I watch Netflix shows. Yesterday I was watching Stranger Things and I was like, you know, a slightly bigger TV would work in here. And I figured if I want to try to do stuff for you guys a little more often, oh guys, my eyes. I'm glad it's getting cold again because it'll probably knock whatever's in the air out and my eyes won't be so itchy. Yeah, it's been really warm here. But it dropped from 70 degrees to 40 in like 3 hours, actually less than 3 hours today. So we're getting really cold. So I think I'm watching the Fat Quarter Shop, her quilting recap, trunk show. And I'm going to move stuff around in here because I need to make this so it's a little bit more conducive to working. And then I want to plan my stuff that I'm going to do because I have some things that I'm kidding. I have a couple of projects I want to work on. I want to continue doing my Jolly Bar sampler. I'd like to load another quilt on my long arm, but I have to see what backings I have here because I don't go back to work for a week, and I'd really like maybe to quilt another quilt or see if I have another small one I can quilt. But we'll see about that. But I'm going to reorganize how my projects are, which projects are where, put some stuff in the closet if I have to. I did order a quilt kit, some fabrics. They were a pretty good price for one of the projects I want to do. And then I have to pull fabrics for the other thing and see what I need because, like I said, I have that gift card. So if I need to buy backing or anything, I'm going to do that. But I'm so excited that I finished the Flyaway quilt, and I'm going to put the binding on my Autumn Nights quilt. And then we'll go from there and see what else I can cut out and do. Like I said, I have the Designer Mystery 2024 block 11. I'm going to starch block 12. And then I just have to work on the finishing. So I'm gonna like schedule how I'm doing things. I was gonna re-sign up for the Sew Sampler box, but I decided I'm not going to do that. I am gonna sign up for I'm gonna try to get all the mystery boxes. Like I'm pre-ordered the Cupid box. I'm gonna pre-order the Halloween box, the Liberty box, the Christmas box. Because I like those. I have so many Sew Sampler projects that I've never done. It doesn't pay to do them. So I'm okay with that. I did sign up for the 2026 Designer Mystery. I did not sign up for the Make-A-Wish quilt because I didn't like it. If I decide to do it, I'll send a donation and I will, I'll do it with whatever I have here. I'll do a stash buster on it because you just make a donation to use the pattern. What else? But I think I'm going to spend the rest of tonight cleaning, and so on the 30th and 31st, things are really clean and I can move forward. So I hope you all have a great day. I'm so excited again that I finished 2 projects, and by the time you come back tomorrow, I will have this one done. I may pull out my Make-A-Wish Starful because I only have to do month 2. So I may pull that out, and I think I'm going to starch all the fabric I need for my designer mystery, and I think I'm going to get all my designer mysteries cut this week so I can work on those. So that's what I have going on. I will talk to you all soon. Thank you for stopping by, all the nice comments, liking and subscribing, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.